What is going on, guys? Hentai Senpai here, playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and today I'm going to show you how to take on the new Dragonlord's challenge. It's a battle against Dragonlord, which you've previously encountered in Monster Carnival, only this time he has a second, stronger phase where he turns himself into a dragon. So, let's dive in. So, basically, this strategy is going to be covering how to get all the rewards except for the slime and party thing, because I mean, I could do it, but I just can't be asked. And it's just 10,000 coins, which you can get, rather easily in the event. So, okay, as a companion, you want either an Onion Knight, alright, here's one, or a Tidus. But Tidus has to have a water weapon equipped, so like his TMR or something. So I'm gonna go with Onion Knight this time because that's who I'm using. So there's Onion. Okay, so set up for the party. This is what you do. You want a magic tank. This enemy has a shit ton of fire AoE and single target attacks, which are magical. So you want your magic tank with as much fire resistance as possible. Mine, you see, has 145%, so that's absolutely wonderful. He also has a few electric attacks, or maybe it's just one. But, so you want to maybe buff his electricity a little, your magic tank's electricity a little bit, so that's what I did. So you see okay, so I don't know if you have this, equip Light Shield's materia. I suggest equipping that to her and then putting on the Dragon's Shield. Gives you 30% lightning and fire resistance. For body, I have the thermal suit, 30% fire resistance, 50% I mean, sorry. And but there's the only other one I have is red jacket, which is 30%. So, there's not a lot of options there, but there are others, I'm sure, that I just don't have. Materia, basically the two on the left are for spirit, and True Hydaelyn Guard, just from the Garuda event, so I'm pretty sure most of you have this materia, at least I hope. Buff all stats, all elemental resistance by 15%. So that's what you want. Now, the second battle in this event, the enemy has also, again, mostly fire-based single target and area of effect attacks, but he also has a little physical hit that he does here and there, and once again, Metal Slime is the MVP. If you use, first of all, as you can see, he has a ton of elemental resistance naturally, but if you have Golem and you bring Provoke, he's gonna take the brunt of all the physical attacks. So that pretty much guarantees already that you're at least not gonna lose. You might have a unit that dies if he takes one or too many physical attacks. So that's always a gamble. There's not a lot of guarantees I can do against that. But basically, for physical, you get Metal Slime with Provoke for fire damage, magical damage, magic tank, with as much fire resistance as possible. I'm using Aileen as my main damage dealer / cap chain and chain capper. Onion Knight is also very useful because he can buff your fire resistance to all your units and at the same time do water damage, which the enemy is weak to, by the way. So he's a fantastic unit to have, and I'm using Lunera to buff my units and refresh and heal. Now, another thing you want to do is in the second phase, he has a lot of buffs. So you want to have somebody that has a Dispel move. So here I have Ramuh has Dispel on Lunera, but she's probably going to be locked most of the time for her singing, which buffs all my units. So you want to bring Odin as well. He has a move called Finger Snap, which damages and dispels your enemy. So that's probably who I'm going to be using mainly to dispel is Odin instead of Ramuh. And that's one of the reasons I can't wait for Nicole, CG Nicole, because he can buff your units 100% all stats and a ton of other things. And he doesn't get locked, so he can he can dual cast his abilities, so he can buff full 100% and do MP recovery, damage reduction. Oh god, I cannot wait till CG Nicole. I hope I get him because he's really buff wise, he's gonna be the god of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So enough chit chat. Let's go in This is my third recording, by the way, because the first recording I got busy, so I had to stop. And the second recording, it stopped halfway during the battle because it was saving it to my internal memory instead of my SD card. Oh, God. Anyway, alright, let's go. So, Dragonlord. The strategy is pretty similar to Monster Carnival. Okay, so Magic Tank. Take the magic attacks. Provoke. Provoke's not necessary for this, actually, because he doesn't have any physical attacks. But at least, like, if some sort of magic attack breaks through, because it sometimes seems to happen, we'll be fine. So, Splendor of Water you use with both of your Onion Knights there. And then I'm going to use strongest possible attack for Aileen. Oh, perfect chain. Look at this. That was a thing of beauty. Oh, that went so well. Lunera, let's see. I could just buff my units, but I'm trying to see if maybe... No, well, nothing I can do. Alright, so just gonna buff. Here comes the fire. I bet he's thinking right now how he's about to wipe out my party and laugh. And just... It's not happening. It's just not. Yep, alright, so... Basically, at this point, you just keep doing what you're doing. Dang it. There we go. Cause as much damage as possible. Gotta make sure to keep the cover and magic cover at 3 turns. Yeah, I often use the cover moves as much as possible because sometimes you'll be like, she's covering for 3 turns, she's fine. And then, like, something happens, and then you're forced to use magic cover, or you forget, and your entire team gets wiped out. So, I usually keep repeating every turn, magic cover or provoke, or, So, alright, this should be it for this battle. Alrighty. Dragonlord is dead. Or is he? He's turned himself into a dragon! Okay, now, on the first turn, he's not going to attack your party. He's going to buff himself, and then he's going to full break your party. Now, this, I don't know if this is a glitch. I don't know if I just got really unlucky. I don't know what happened, but I brought Veritas of the Earth on a previous battle, because he has a move that makes your party immune to stat breaks, and it didn't do anything. Like, he still broke through, so I don't know at all. The thing, I think it doesn't work, because usually if it's, like, raises your chance of not being broken, it would have broken only some of my units, because, each unit, it's like a dice roll. Will it be broken? Will it not be broken by its stats? And he did all of them, so I think it just doesn't work. I don't know why. Anyway, so okay, another thing, do not break his stats. If you break his stats, he will buff himself with the opposing stat. What I mean by that is, say you break his attack, he will buff his defense. If you break his defense, he will buff his attack. And if you full break him, he does like a 300% full buff to all his stats. So, you don't want that. I don't think you do, unless you want to lose the battle, I don't know. But I don't want that. So anyway, first turn, try Terror Wall, Magic Cover. So on the first turn, he doesn't attack your party, so you don't need to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do with Lunera is, as you've noticed, all my units are silenced. That's a Dragonlord who did that. So I don't need to unsilence them, but I'm just going to do it just in case. And yeah, if you're using magic units, you're going to have a hard time with this, because Dragonlord is, like, in his first phase, he silences you, like, almost every turn. So I really recommend physical units for this battle. Okay, Metal Slime, he's going to put the Provoke up. And, yeah, they're basically going to rinse and repeat. Okay, so I'm going to try to get... Okay. Here comes the second blow. Okay. Chain cap. I expected more. But oh well. Still not bad. Okay, there we go. He's going to buff himself, and he's going to break all my units. Yep. Okay, now, this is where Lunera, she starts buffing. And now, no chains on this turn, because you're going to want to break him. So, use Finger Snap from Odin. There we go. Mistea, okay, so is she... She's not magical covering, crap. Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. I think he's supposed to sometimes dispel your units. Not entirely sure, but I think there's a chance of that happening. So, yeah, so we're gonna magic cover, but on the next turn I have to dispel her stat reductions. Okay, here we go. Provoke. Okay, make sure not to use a move that breaks. Okay, well, we're just gonna use Splendor of the Water. What the hell? And, oh yeah, Killing Blow. That does good damage. Chain cap... Oh, Killing Blow to cap chains is fantastic. Okay, now here comes all the fire attacks. He's gonna throw in some physical attacks, as you're gonna see. I hit Lunera. No, he hit both my Onion Knights. But, mainly, he's hitting Metal Slime, which is what you want to happen. Now, Metal Slime uses LB because it's a provoke and at the same time buffs everything. Mistea still has... Gotta make sure she still has magic cover. Okay. So you're gonna... Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna dispel her reductions. So now she's back up to full strength and more since she's buffed. And the Onion Knights are gonna keep chaining. And the Alien's gonna keep capping. Can we get a perfect chain? Nah, it's not perfect. Ah, crap. Yeah, he does. I forgot about that. Make sure to keep your units near full health because he does that attack you just saw, Roar. It's an AoE physical attack. He only uses it like once or twice in the game. So if all your units are near full health, and you know they all have, like you see mine all have about 5,000, 6,000 HP, they'll be fine. It's not going to affect them. And on the next turn, Lunera's buff is going to, you know, make it rise. Whew, choked on my tongue there. It's going to make them have more health. Okay, keeping it up. Okay, she has her LB. That's good. Okay, do not use Onion Knight's LB, by the way, because it, as you can see, it reduces his defense, which will raise his attack, so don't do that. Okay, waiting for after the second hit. Come on. Oh, good. Another 10. That's nice. Here, oh, you see. Oh, okay, he used Roar again. Okay, so yeah. Oh, crap. Lunera died. Oh, man. That never happened to me before. And he buffed himself. Shit. Okay. Ah, that did not happen to me on my first turn. Well, like I said, there's always an element of luck in these, so... Okay, we're gonna dispel him. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, that's important. Always dispel him. Always. And, oh, that's right, I have Flames of Rebirth, but... Huh. Okay, I need to think exactly right now. Oh, wait, does she have magic cover? I need to make... Yeah. Gotta make sure she has her magic cover up. Okay, trying to think if I want to use Flames of Rebirth to revive her, or just use Raise. Honestly, I'm gonna just use Raise, because I don't see the purpose of using that right now. We're gonna use Killing Blow. Metal Slime keeps up the provoke. Keeps up the fire resistance. Okay, so if this was my first time playing, I wouldn't get the no allies get KO'd reward for this run. He's really hitting Metal Slime. That's good. Oh, he's breaking all my units again, but it doesn't matter. They're already broken. Ha ha ha. Alright, Lunera, please. Yes, thank you. Buff us. Okay, gonna heal her. That's wonderful. Okay. Will he die on this turn? Possible. Crud. No, he's not gonna die. One more turn. But again, yep, magic covering. Gonna used roar. Crap. Okay. And Lunara's dead again. Son of a bitch. Oh god. Okay, so not as foolproof as the previous Dragonlord strategy. Things can go wrong, but I'm still gonna win. Crap, I made a mistake. There we go. And he's dead. Beautiful, beautiful chain right there. Actually, I know why. The reason Lunara was getting killed so easily is because I have her on a magic build instead of a spirit defense build. I mean, actually her spirit is really high, but I forgot to buff her, give her more defense things for this battle. That's why she died. So I didn't think about that, but that's an adjustment you guys can make in your run, I suppose. Yeah, so basically, if this was my first time, you would get the no green magic and complete the quest on this, because Lunara died a little bit. So yeah, so you want your buffer to the prior. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about spirit for your allies in this battle, because as I said, Mystea, your magic tank, should cover everything. So focus on defensive enhancements for them and fire elemental resistance, and of course, you want your main attackers to have high attack too. So with that, I think that should make the battle pretty simple. As you can see, it was mostly, just taking all the fire hits and making sure not to get hit too much by the physical attacks. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of for now. So well, this was my guide on how to defeat Dragonlord. I hope it managed to help you out. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna start doing also kind of unit showcases of upcoming units when they're announced. So soon should be Heavenly Technician Lid. So I'll be doing a showcase, and since I have her on JP, I will show you what she can do on using the unit I have on JP. So I'll do that whenever I can when a new unit's out that I already have. So well, this is your boy Senpai, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.